are you doing today? I've got a great show lined up for you today. And with me in the studio is a great author who came here all the way from Oregon. She didn't drive, she flew, but in this weather, you know, it's quite a stretch. So please let me welcome Cammie Gray.
Hey.
We got Cammie Gray, who is the author of the Denim Diet.
Yep, that's right.
And so you actually wrote this book because you yourself are a wardrobe stylist.
Correct.
You keep yourself nice and fit. You dress all the soccer moms, right?
Yes, for
and
commercials.
You had to go to Texas.
I did.
And
I didn't have to. I volunteered to go with a friend staying over the holidays. But yeah, I landed in Texas, and yeah, it was.
And then you came across this giant, big giant hamburger, right? Like I saw a picture of it. It's like 40 ounces. That's what they serve there. So you couldn't find anything to eat in Texas because everything is supersized in Texas.
Not
right?
a thing, yeah. And well, it's supersized, and just like the quality of things, and just things that are kind of meet my criteria for healthy eating just literally didn't exist.
Yeah, because you went there and you could find nothing to eat.
Not a thing.
And that's what made you decide to write this book. So this book right here, I'm going to show a picture of this book really quick. It is the Denim Diet. And its author is Cammie Gray, who is right here. She's going to get a quick shot of that. Thank you very much, Leticia. And basically, in this book, it's a quick, simple to read, easy book. Anybody can read it. It's not written from a doctor standpoint.
Nope.
It's not written from a preachy standpoint. It's just you as a mom.
It's just kind of regular person to regular person, and I think it's not even like girlfriend to girlfriend, because I don't get a lot of male readers, but I feel like it is this kind of more of my mom training. It's, you know, I kind of tell it like it is, and even as a girlfriend, I'm like that too. It's kind of just no nonsense. It's not that hard. And I really don't work that hard at, you know, staying slim and trim. And
you got a great body.
Well, when I first started, you know, 23 years ago, I was really heavy, and my jeans were 6 sizes larger than they are today.
I can't imagine. How heavy were you?
I was heavy.
Like 150 pounds?
I was heavy. I was heavy. It was not pretty. And you know, that's
like one of my legs. I gained a lot of weight this year. That's why I wanted to read your book.
And
so
you did.
I did. I read the whole thing, and I'm hoping it'll help me out. I already implemented some of the things in there.
Like what? What did you implement?
Well, about the carbs. Actually,
Okay.
talk all about the carbs. No muffins. And my girlfriend went and bought a bunch of muffins from Costco, and I said, we can't eat muffins because they're, you know, high glycemic index.
Just tape those right on your backside.
Yeah. Luckily, in my family, I don't have a big butt, but, you know, I have a big gut. So.
Yeah. Okay, we'll tape them somewhere. But yeah, no.
Instead of baby's got back, it's like baby's got fat in here. So it all came to my front side. So,
but you can still have a muffin. You just have to maybe make the muffin yourself and make sure like wholesome ingredients, like whole grains and the right kind of sweetener. Like instead of sugar, maybe some agave nectar or some maple syrup. And you know, it seems like, oh, that's a really big stretch because I'm eating Costco poppy seed muffins now. But
we had blueberry.
It's kind of just tweaking, you know, it, and so you can kind of get away with a little bit more. And I drink wine and I drink coffee, and you know, I eat plenty of food. So it's not like I feel like I'm limiting
you said
myself.
That you're usually the person who has the most food at the table because you're eating all the right foods with the fiber and everything in it that's good for you. You're eating like salads with turkey and everything on it.
But it's still very plentiful. And the thing is, you know, maybe 23 years ago is because I wanted to be cute and not, you know, be heavy and all that. But, you know, I'm 43 years old now. I do care about my back and my knees and longevity and being healthy. And so, you know, even though it kind of started for very vain reasons, you know, the result is I'm a pretty healthy person. So, and my jeans fit. So
yeah, that's good. And your sister read the book, right? And she actually lost a lot of weight. And she was actually always heavier. And now she's thinner than you are. So.
Thanks for reminding me of that. Yeah.
You bring it up several times in the book.
I know. I throw my poor sister under the bus a lot in the book, but she's just a very good example of how you can, for you know, the same lifetime with same parents and upbringing and everything, do something completely different, and then like, oh my gosh, I wonder if I ate like my little sister. You know.
So in the book, it has a lot of good tips, though.
Yes.
So like, and also, I just want you to know, I do use stevia.
Okay.
And a lot of people don't know what stevia is. You probably know what it is better than I do, but it's a natural sugar substitute, right?
Right. It's an herb. It's a natural herb, and the idea is you just want to make sure that anything you're putting in your body is actually food, and food that isn't going to create some kind of problem for you. So when you have a lot of refined sugars, like you know just regular white sugar, you know it spikes your insulin levels and can lead to fat storage and a whole host of other problems like type 2 diabetes and stuff. So just kind of tweaking things, you know, and getting away with really a lot if you just like learn how to just like do like little baby, you know, tweaks to things.
So what are some of your recommendations that people make right away if they want, like somebody like me, I need to lose weight, I'm going to the doctor in 3 weeks, she's not going to be happy with my weight gain.
Right.
How can I get on my, I actually started the Wii Fitness workout.
Good.
So that's on my first step.
So you're moving more,
I'm
that's
moving
good.
It, and what do you suggest in terms of like What do you think for me?
I think that, it all comes down to habits. And I think things you do over and over repeatedly, those things really kind of like settle in and take root and blossom into full-grown habits. And so I think that figure out what is the worst thing. And everyone knows what their worst habit is. So what do you think your worst habit is? And you don't have to tell me if you don't want, but, and whatever that is, just work on that one, so you don't have to follow all 16, figure out the one. Maybe it's the Diet Cokes and Splendas and all that stuff. Maybe it's the foo-foo lattes. Maybe it's the white refined carbs. Maybe it's gummy bears, whatever it is.
I'm addicted to salt. I'm a salt addict.
Yeah, salt.
So I like chips.
That's problematic.
I got to cut out the chips. I know. So now I got to cut out the chips.
Well, and if you really said that's going to be your one, that's going to cut out a whole lot of things that are processed foods, because processed foods have a lot of sodium and can, really cause trouble for your body. So, maybe that's just the only thing that you focus on for a while. Get that habit, underway, and then, once you've licked that problem and you feel like you are in control of this, move on to something else, maybe an easier one the next time.
Yeah, an easier one. I'm starting. I'm eating like more broccoli, more Brussels sprouts.
Yep.
I like vegetables, so it's not
That's
a problem
good.
for me. I'm actually a person that liked vegetables my entire life. But for some people out there, because it is, the beginning of the year, and a lot of people for their resolutions want to lose weight.
Right.
And, what do you recommend for the viewers?
I think more than anything is, instead of looking at it as like a New Year's resolution or this Monday I'm going to do something, stop negotiating with yourself, stop stalling, stop putting your good health into the future, and just treat every day as a possibility to like put this behind you. And pick that one habit and start in and really like, do a lot of good positive self-talk that, I don't have those processed chips anymore and all that sodium and stuff, and really commend yourself. And if you need to write it down and, daily affirmations,
Well, I started a food diary.
Which is,
I
think
saw
is
that
such
there.
a great
Start
idea.
A food diary. You said that. And you have a lot. I've actually gone to a couple of the websites that you've mentioned in the book.
Good.
As a matter of fact, Cammie's actually mentioned a lot of websites in the book that you guys can go to if you get the book. And basically, you tell all about like the website. Every website that you wrote in the book,
there's
they go right to a good chart.
Yep.
And it's all good information for anybody that they can use.
Exactly. So it's there, but if you want to make it really simple and keep it simple, you can do that too, and not have to remember all the numbers and all the statistics and step 1, step 2. Just habits. Just like start developing good habits.
Develop a good habit. Well, I'm really happy that you came on the show.
Thank you.
You
Thanks
guys,
for having me.
Viewers, you could go ahead and get Cammie's book. It is The Denim Diet, and you can find it online. And it's easy to read. It's straightforward. It's got a lot of funny stories about Cammie and her family. And thanks a lot for watching.